think it passed already, right? Let me check. Yeah, NFP news happened about an hour ago. So let's see real quick what happened there. And then let's see what's good from that. Passed already, right? All right. So US 30. Yeah, it looked like this big drop right here. So a big drop due to the NFP news. We just finish setting up this real quick and we should be good. Yeah, we'll see how the market reacts to it. I don't know if I'm going to take any trades myself. If I do, I'm probably going to take smaller lot sizes, or I might not even trade. I'll let you guys know if I'm trading today or not. I just got to see how the market's moving on open. So yeah, depending on what the market gives us on open, then I'll determine whether I want to trade or not. So let's see. Everything looks like it's in a downtrend though, yeah. So downtrend over here. Yeah, we have a bearish bias. So here's the thing. If it's like a clear bearish drop on market open, then yeah, I'll trade for the day. If not, then I'm probably not going to trade for the day. I'll probably give you guys some trade ideas and I'll answer questions, but I'm probably not going to trade myself. Because, you know, I only want to trade if stuff is going, if it's like for sure going in one direction. All right, let's see. Hey, what's up? Morning, Alan. Morning, Lamar. Morning, Shawn. Morning, Peter. All right, let me just close this real quick. You know, I think today I'll send the link out for the YouTube, since it's not really I mean, it's Friday. We're only going to be on for a little bit anyways, so I'll just send it out today. Let's see, where's the thing at? All right, there we go. Yeah, so we got about 6 minutes until market open. So just keep in mind that today is NFP for you guys who aren't familiar with it. It's NFP, so market's going to move kind of crazy today. I mean, it already moved kind of crazy earlier when the news came out, but it's going to continue to move that way. So we'll see where it goes from there. All right, got this link posted up right there. Hey, morning, Ardarnius. Morning, everybody. So like I was just saying earlier, guys, it is we have a sell bias for US 30 based off the news. So we'll see how this goes. I mean, if it moves smoothly down, then I'll trade with you guys. If not, then I'm probably just not going to trade today because Fridays are usually pretty risky. And if I do trade, I'll probably take a smaller lot size. I'm not going to take anything too crazy. It's not really worth the risk, you know, especially after a good week. I have no losses this week. I don't think any of you guys do either. Our Forex trade, we only had I think one Forex trade this week. It won JPY. And then we had the US 30 trades this week. I didn't take too many either, but we didn't have any losses. I was looking at my results for the week. I think we've been pretty solid for the most part. Let me just go real quick. Yeah, so my profits for this week, this was yesterday. I just had 2 trades, small trades, 1,000 in profit for yesterday on the 6th. I didn't trade on the 5th, I don't believe. I only traded a couple times this week. Again, on the 4th over here, 3 trades. They were all wins. And then a couple right here. So I think this week's been pretty good. I think majority of you guys, but I think everyone had no losses this week. If you guys just followed what I called during the live session, these right here to start off the week. And I think that was it. Yeah, those right there. So I didn't take too many trades this week, but I mean, they were good trades. You know, they were quality trades. So I think everyone's doing pretty good this week for the most part. And a lot of you guys did pretty good this morning as well. All right, let's see. 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 All right, let's So we'll see what goes on from here. Morning, Emil. Morning, Daryl. Morning, Angela. Morning, everybody. So we get about 4 minutes left on this US 30 right here till open. I think I'm done posting the link, so let's get on the IG real quick if I can do it really quick before we get started. All right, let's see. Yeah, I posted on the IG in a while. Man, I haven't updated the IG. So some of you guys are wondering, like, if anyone still manages the IG page. Not really, because it's just not really of importance, right? I'm not really looking for new people to join K2 at this time. I'm more focused on the people who are within K2, and I'm just focused on my own trading. So I'm not really looking to advertise K2 as much. I just post the links here for people to join in, but I'm not really updating it. Obviously we have our results here on the Telegram, but we haven't posted the results on the like any updated results on the Instagram since I think late March, which is fine. I mean, the Instagram is whatever anyways. All right. Morning, Fernando. How's it going? All right, cool. So we got about 2 minutes left, guys. So like right here, you can see that for this 10-minute, we have a sell bias right there, sell bias on the 3-minute, also sell bias here on the 1 minute. So we'll wait to see if this drops. If it drops below and we get a sell signal on the open of the candle, then we'll take it for a sell. If not, then it might be too risky, but we'll see. I'll let you guys know what I think about it, and then we will see how we go from here. But yeah, as you guys can see right here, US 30 played out exactly how we anticipated yesterday, right? So I marked up these lines right here. I marked these up as areas of volatility, where liquidity was sitting, basically where everyone's stop losses were. And as you can see right here, it came down, and then as soon as it came up, it had that strong shoot right here, right? Just strong push up right there, because this is where all the stop losses were placed, right? If you guys followed me for like the past couple of months, we ran the same strategy back in, I think, March, and we made a ton of profit off this, like early March. We basically just identified where liquidity was, basically where people put their stop losses due to the all-time high, because this is where the all-time high was. So we put our areas where we thought everyone's stop losses would be, and we caught the big right up, right? And a lot of people caught this too. A few people caught this. I think, what's his name? I forgot who, but someone caught it for like 12. Oh, Eric. So Eric caught it for like 12,000. I don't know if you guys saw Eric's his post yesterday, but yeah, Eric over here, he actually followed what he followed the entry. Oops, not that one. He followed it, and he actually hit huge. So he said, yeah, yes, it did. Nice profit. Because I marked this up right here, and Eric took it. He made 12,589 off that trade, because he bought exactly where I said to buy, right there. So nice work off that, Eric. And here's the open. So here's the opening candle. Let me go to the 1 minute. Surprisingly, not very much volatility at all. So there we go. There's that drop that we were waiting for. We just need that sell signal. Once we get that, there we go, that sell signal. Once that closes, we can take this for, there we go. See, big drop right there. We need that confirmation. I'm not going to enter it right away. We're going to be waiting for it to, we're going to wait for it to actually close out. So it hasn't closed yet. Let's see, it's 15 seconds. Yeah, we got to wait for the close. We need that confirmation. If it doesn't close, we don't enter the sell yet. But our bias is going to be a sell. So no close right there, so no entry. Yeah, see, this is why you don't enter yet, because now it's retracing back up. You need that close with the signal for you to enter this trade. So we got 50 seconds left on this right here. All right, 40 seconds. If we don't get that sell signal, we don't enter the sell. But our bias is for a sell, so once we get that confirmation, we can enter. We have 30 seconds left on this candle here. Let's see. If it closes invalid, then obviously I'm just not going to take it at all. It's just going to show too much uncertainty in the market. I'll follow it with you guys, but I'm not going to take it. Let's see, we got 5 seconds left on here. 1 second. Still waiting for it. So just keep in mind, if you guys are just joining the room, today is NFP. NFP already came out, but you know, market reacts. Sometimes it has a late reaction to it. So we might see some pretty weird movement today. So this is why I'm contemplating whether I want to take any trades today. If this becomes a smooth move down, then yeah, I'll take some scalps with you guys. If not, I'll call some trades and I'll identify trades for you guys, but I'm not going to actually be trading. So none of these calls are going to be considered official trades until I take one on my own account. So once I take one on my own account, I'll let you guys know, and then we'll be taking some trades for the rest of the day. But it's not really looking like it right now, unless we get that sell signal pretty soon. So you look at that big spike up. This is why we don't enter yet. We wait for it to close with the sell signal before we take it. Big spike up right there. This is why patience is key, guys. You guys can't just enter the sell because you think it's going to drop, because you could get caught in some heavy drawdown right there if you did. All right, still waiting for it. We got about 40 seconds left on this candle. All right, we got 30 seconds left. Let's see. We got about 20 seconds left. Lots of uncertainty in the market today. I mean, this whole week's been kind of weird. That's why we've been like very, very careful about our trades. But I mean, it's been beneficial for us because, you know, majority of our trades have hit this week. All right, no entry yet. We're halfway, almost halfway through this first 10-minute candle over here on the 10-minute. Big wick on the bottom, right? So this is what we're using as a confluence. We're using the 10-minute as a confluence. We're using the 3-minute as a confluence, and we're using the 1 minute as an entry point. Right here, obviously, you can see that price is below. It's attempting to swing down, but it hasn't confirmed yet. It's hit it looks like it hit like a floor here, or it might be shooting up in the opposite direction, but we don't have that confirmation yet. So we're still following it here on the 1 minute. We'll probably follow it for the next 6 minutes. Usually the first 10-minute candle is going to dictate, you know, the direction of price initially. And then once we have that direction of price, we will be looking at it to determine, you know, what area it'll be pushing from moving forward. Why is the trend meter? Oh, the trend meter here is different. Okay. Fix this. All right, we're still following it. Let me turn on my alerts so that we can identify when it actually comes. We just want to identify when momentum is going to be swinging back down, because our bias is still for a sell right now. Even though the 1 minute is pushing up right here, you can see on the 10-minute, it's still below the pivots. On the 3 minutes, still also below the pivots. So we'll see where it goes from here. No entry yet off this. All right, we got a 3-minute signal right here, pending. It's fine. The 10-minute is still below, so that can be temporary. Let's see where the Dow Jones is running right now. Okay, let me see. It said S&P is flat after a disappointing jobs report. Let's see where the Dow 30 is sitting. The Dow 30 is pretty flat, or no, it's more bullish. It's actually very bullish. So we might be looking for some buys here for the Dow 30. Just looking at the Dow 30 index right here, majority of them are very bullish. Nike's up 3 points, Amgen's up 3 points, Salesforce is up 2.4 points, Microsoft is up 1.9 points. So it does look pretty bullish. So we might be looking for a buy here actually. But we want that confirmation. We need this to swing above first, come back down, and then continue pushing up before we decide to take this trade. Because, you know, sometimes price doesn't move exactly how it's supposed to. So we'll see where it goes from here. But it looks like it's going to be bullish. Looking at the Dow 30 over here, I think it's going to continue pushing up, just looking at how it's moving here, unless something causes it to drop, obviously. But yeah, for the most part, or actually Goldman Sachs is starting to go pretty negative. So I wouldn't hop in just yet, guys. Look at the index here. There's some, a lot of these are starting to drop. Caterpillar's dropping, Goldman Sachs is dropping, JP Morgan's dropping, Honeywell is dropping, IBM is dropping, Boeing is dropping. They're starting to turn red. So I wouldn't just enter just yet, because they might start shifting in the other direction. You can see the big wick right here. So I wouldn't just enter that just yet. We need that confirmation, right? We need price to actually push up in this direction. We need it to hold up in that direction. We need it to retrace back a little bit, and then we need it to push up higher to confirm that it's actually going to keep pushing up. It's just too early in the game right now to enter these trades. Let's see, we got 3 minutes left on this 10-minute candle right here. Once this closes, it's going to determine the direction of price. So just keep that in mind. So I'm just going to mark this up right here, so that we know what we're following. Or actually, I'll mark it up from over here, actually. So right there, up until 10, right here. We're going to figure out the direction of price. 3 minute right there, still below. For this right here, we'll look up some zones. Maybe we can find some snipe entries. Let's see. Got a zone there. A zone right there. A zone right there. Yeah, so we'll be looking for some possible snipe entries right here as well off the 10-minute. This is the snipe chart. Here's the overall chart. Yeah, we'll see where it goes. I mean, it's still bearish overall. On the 10-minute, it's bearish. On the 3 minutes, bearish. It's rejecting off the pivot right here, so it might just come crashing back down. I'll keep looking at the Dow index to see how it's moving. We got a minute left on this candle right here. Let's see, the 1 minute just freeze up on us. Let's see, let me check the index real quick. All right, yeah, so we still have more gainers here. We have Amgen up, Nike up, United Health up, Salesforce, Microsoft. So we're still bullish overall for the Dow 30 right now. So I think it'll keep pushing up, but we'll have to wait for that to confirm first before we can determine. We have about 24 seconds left. So looking at this right here, what's going to happen after this candle closes, the price will either continue pushing up, or it'll pull back to where it was originally before market open. So just keep that in mind. And then we'll go from there. All right, so we got 7 seconds left on this candle right here. It looks like price is attempting to shift up. So if it's shifting up right here, we might be shifting our bias from a sell to a buy. Looking at the Dow 30 index over here, looks like majority of them are green. And the green ones are definitely stronger. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be bullish today. So we got we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Actually, we have more red stocks, but the green stocks are stronger. Amgen's up 3 points. Honeywell is only down 1.6. IBM's down 1.6. JP Morgan's only down 1%. So it looks like we're going to be bullish today. But we'll see. We don't know how long that's going to hold for. There's that big bullish move right there, right? That's perfect. That's fine. That's exactly what we want. We want that bullish move there so that we can have a bias. So now that we're looking for a bullish bias here, we just need this to pull back, and then we'll catch it as it swings back up. Same with 1 minute here. We want this to retrace down slightly, and then we'll catch it as it swings back up. Looking on the 10-minute, we want that buy signal to close, and then we'll find some rejections to find some entries using the snipe strategy here. And there's possibly going to be a daily entry here for a buy if that becomes the case. So looking at the index over here, everything does look pretty bullish. So it looks pretty good for the most part. Yeah. Yeah, Nike, Amgen, United Health. These are the top 3 stocks right now carrying US 30. The lowest ones are IBM, Honeywell, and Caterpillar. They're only down 1%, but everything's pretty bullish. It's green. So I think it's going to keep pushing up. We just got to wait for it to confirm. I wouldn't enter just yet. You need a confirmation before you guys decide to enter a trade. Because it can easily come back down. Something can happen in the news like within the next couple minutes or so, and then the whole thing can shift. Also because it is NFP. Let's see how all of the indexes are doing today. They're all green. So I think it's going to be pretty bullish today. The Dow Jones is green, S&P is green, NASDAQ's green, and the Russell 2K is green. So you can see right here, breaking news, S&P rises despite disappointing jobs report. Let's see if there's any other news this morning. Yeah, we have wholesale news inventories. It looks like it's going to be flat, not good or bad news. Unemployment news was bad. Employment change was bad. It was actually a lot less than they thought. I'm not surprised. Yeah, that's crazy. So in Canada, it went negative 207,000. I wonder what happened in Canada. Their jobs report is horrible. It was negative 207,000. Unemployment went up. It went up 1.1%. For the U.S. over here, we did a little better, but the employment change actually got worse. Wow, unemployment rate went up. That's kind of weird because I thought COVID was helping with that, but I don't know. We'll see. So we got 6 minutes left on this 10-minute candle. As you can see right here, like I mentioned, price will do one of two things. After the close of this candle right here, it'll continue pushing up or it'll come back down. It looks like it's coming up, right? So our bias here is going to be a buy for the day. I'll try to catch some scalps with you guys. So we just need a retracement here on the 3-minute and we'll catch it as it swings back up. Same with the 1 minute over here. We need to be patient and wait for that retracement before we catch it up. Let me see this right here. Yeah, because it's going to have to lose its steam. It's not going to keep pushing up forever. It's going to have to lose its steam. Once it loses steam, we can possibly look for some entries here. We're not going to have anything on the 3-minute right now because the 1 minute is going to move faster than the 3. So we'll be looking for some entries on the 1 minute. This 10-minute right here still needs to close. So if it does close, this will possibly be a daily entry. I'm not going to call this as an official entry because we don't take the daily on Friday, but I'll just mark it up for you guys to follow. If it closes, keep in mind it has to close before we take that. So let me just mark this up right here on the 1 minute as well, so that we can follow the movement from market open till mid market right there, 10. So same with the 3-minute over here. I'm going to mark this up from 6:30 up until 10. Looks pretty bullish to me right there. Same with this right here, 6:30 up until 10. All right, so we just need that retracement. Once we have the retracement down, the opposite signal will take the buy as it swings back up. Oh, damn. Okay, so Chewy said, and Peter said many jobs were lost. 300K business closed because in Ontario stay at home. Oh, I didn't realize you guys had a stay at home order over there in Canada. Yeah, that's crazy, guys. Like I thought things were getting better, but I didn't realize you guys lost so many jobs there. Can you see if you guys can see the number here, that's a huge number, right? You guys had positive 303,000 jobs from last month, which was April, and you guys went from 303,000 to negative. Well, you lost 200 and 700,000 jobs. That's crazy. That's a lot of jobs that were lost in Canada. I guess you guys are back on lockdown, or you guys have stay home order. Only city, Peter said the only city doing good and reopening is Montreal. Damn, that's crazy, guys. I didn't realize it was like that in Canada. And hopefully you guys are doing all right over there. Yeah, that's crazy. And then yeah, your unemployment rate went up. It was 7.5%. It's now 8.1%. And that's crazy. You guys are on total lockdown. It's crazy because here in the US, it's the complete opposite. We're reopening over here. So yeah, shocking. Shocking to hear that. Let's see what we got over here. Oh, nice. So Jeff said less people working, likely Fed papers. Yeah, no, definitely. I could see that too. Jeff, yeah, no, definitely. Let's see. A lot of you guys took a lot of nice trades here. So let's see. Desvel over here locked in 3,074. Cheryl over here locked in 2,590 off one account there. Her second account, 9,254. Wow. Cheryl is up she's number one right now in K2 with profit. So she's up 9,254 on one account and then 2,590 on the other account. So she's up over 10,000 for the day. She's up like 11,000 or 12,000. She said done for the day, unless of course Shawn has a good scalp, right? Yeah. So nice work off that, Cheryl. If you guys are familiar with Cheryl, her name is Making Money with K2. She killed it, guys. She's on point. She traded she traded some crazy assets right here. She traded US 30 gold. She traded the ZAR. I've never seen anyone trade the ZAR. Only once in a while. USD CAD, Nasdaq, and US 30. So she did pretty good today. Congrats to you, Cheryl. Great work off that. Spencer over here too. Spencer took the buys that swung up. So he made 878 right there. So if you guys have the indicators and you guys know the strategies, you guys could lock in this much profit yourself, right? I didn't take any trades, but these guys took trades here, and congrats to both of them for locking in some crazy profits. Great work, Spencer. Yeah, I'm kind of jealous now. You guys locked in all this profit. Well, I'm over here waiting for this confirmation. Yeah, great work, man. You guys killed it. You too, Mark. So yeah, some great profits this morning. I'll show you guys everyone's profit shortly. We're still looking for an entry here. So there's no entry here yet. That's why we're not really focused on the charts right now. But I'll just show you guys everyone's profits this morning. So this morning, Mark made about 2,593. Spencer made 1,250. On his other account, he made 878. Cheryl made 9,254. Cheryl's other account, 2,590. Deswell, 3,074. Ken made about 500 right here. Kia made about 10,773. Wow, damn, you guys are doing really good this morning. Kia on another account, 165. Angela over here up 1,348. Kia again, smaller profit right there. Oh, she said turn 20 bucks into 100 bucks today. Nice, Kia. Congrats. Sisuk over here, 2,090. Yeah, you guys did pretty good overall. But we'll be looking for some possible entries here. Patricia too. Let's see what Patricia did. Patricia locked in 1,503. Nice work, Patricia. Congrats. Jalon over here locked about 500 bucks right there, trading UK 100. So as you guys can see here, if you guys have the K2 indicators, or if you guys are new here and you guys want access to the K2 indicators, you guys can trade and make this much profit on your own without me. You just need to go on the website, k2trades.com. Right here, click on K2 strategy course and you'll get access to the indicators for you guys who are brand new here. Some of you guys here have been around for a while, so you guys already know what we're doing here. But for the people who are brand new and you guys are wondering, how do these people lock in this much profit here, right? I didn't call any of these trades. I didn't call any US 30 trades this morning. I didn't call any gold trades, no NASDAQ trades, no UCAD trades, no ZAR trades, nothing really. I didn't call any trades this morning, but all you guys here locked in some pretty heavy profit. So nice work amongst everybody here. But yeah, other than that, we're going to be looking for some possible scalps here off the 1 minute. The reason why we're looking on the 1 minute here is because we're also looking on the 3 minute, but there's no entry here off the 3 minute. There's also no entry here off the 10 minute. So, and this would technically be the daily entry right here. So this isn't going to be an official entry, guys, but I'll just mark it up here so that you guys can see that, this is going to be the daily entry for the day. Let's check out the Dow index to see how it's moving right now. Here, let's see. Dang, Alan said, yeah, our Canadian government sucks. Peter said Trudeau needs to go. Stay-at-home order will last until early June. Damn, so you guys are going to be, yeah, Canadian dollar is probably going to be super weak. So let's check out UCAD actually. If UCAD's probably going to go up because of what's happening over there. It's actually going down. I don't understand this. So it's weird. Looking at UCAD right here, the Canadian government is not doing so well. So like you'd expect it to go opposite, right? Right here, it's still going down. It's showing that the Canadian dollar is stronger than the US dollar. So as you guys can see, fundamentals kind of don't play out as you would think, which is really unusual. You would expect this to go all the way up because when it goes up, that means the first currency is stronger than the second currency, but it's still going down right now. So maybe by next week, I guess probably, you might want to buy UCAD. Check out the DXY. Oh no, the dollar is going to shit too, actually. So the dollar's not doing that good. Let's check out the Canadian index over here, CXY. Yeah, that's so weird. Your guys' dollar in Canada, the Canadian dollar is up, but you guys are like having like horrible unemployment and stuff like that. But the dollar just keep dropping further and further. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand that. It just doesn't make sense to me. Here is a US 30. There's the possible drop right there. All right, cool. So we got the sell signal there. Now we're just looking for a buy signal to take a buy here. But as you guys can see here, market is moving kind of weird, right? Big spike up and then now it comes back down right here. So just looking at current price right here, I mean, obviously it looks like there is we have obviously a bullish bias here, but we'll have to wait and see where this goes. All right, let's see. Damn, yeah, Peter said government's giving out free money, so no one wants to go to work. That's how it was here in the US when COVID first happened. Like literally everyone was like, oh, we're getting stimulus. But here in the US, they weren't really giving that much. I know in Canada, they were treating you guys a lot better. Here, let's see. All right, we're still looking for possible entries here off the 1 minute. All right, so I'm following through with this on the 1 minute. We'll see if there's an entry here. We just need this to close. Once it closes, we can possibly take this trade here for a scalp up, small scalp up, nothing too crazy really. You know, it's just a quick little move. All right, we got about 20 seconds left on this. You guys just got to make sure when this candle closes with a buy signal, then you can enter the buy. Just pay attention to it because it's going to move really fast. So you guys got to get in and out really quickly. If you guys want to take it, just keep that in mind. No entry there. Looks like this is going to be a buy signal. There we go. So we just need that to close with a green candle within it. It needs to be a buy signal with a green candle. Like that right there. If it closes like that, then you can take it. If not, then obviously you just want to wait for it. Yeah, I'm still shocked that UCAD is still down. Like the Canadian dollar is strong right now with what's going on. But I mean, I don't know. Fundamentals are weird. Fundamentals have been weird like all COVID. So I'm not super surprised, but it is very unusual to see that happen, especially after the unemployment news. Like it's really weird, right? Because the unemployment news came out like really bad for Canada, but then the Canadian dollar just keeps pushing up higher and higher as we speak, right? So we'll see where it goes from there. Just looking at this right here on the 1 minute, there's no entry there yet. We're waiting for that buy signal. Hasn't come up yet. Still nothing there. All right, pending buy right here. We have about 50 seconds left on this candle. Is US 30 at an all-time high? Makes me wonder now. Oh, it is. Shit, okay. So that's going to be an issue there. US 30 is at all-time high. So I probably wouldn't take this. The reason why it's spiking down is because price is at an all-time high. So this is what I kind of see happening right here. So I'm going to go back and just mark stuff up like I did last time, yesterday. Let me go back to the 1 minute. I'm not missing this trade here. We got 18 seconds left on here. I'm just going to wait for this to close. If not, I'll mark up like I did yesterday. So we got 10 seconds. Doesn't look like it's going to close. No. All right. So no entry off that. Let me just mark these up again, right, like I did yesterday. So I'm basically going to mark up where I think everyone's stop losses are sitting, right? Because everyone's trying to short US 30 right now because everyone thinks it's going to drop. But if the sentiment is really low, then market's probably going to do opposite of that. All right. So I got my areas of liquidity set right there. I think when price reaches this point right here, so this is what I see happening. When price reaches this point, it's probably gonna bounce off a little bit, and then it's gonna come back up. And then when it hits this point, it's just gonna keep doing that. It's just gonna be a process going up. And then I think once it hits like this one over here, it's just gonna skyrocket all the way up. So we'll see where this goes from here. It is at an all-time high, so I don't think I'm gonna trade US 30 at all today. So I think I'm done. Well, I'm done trading for the week. If you guys want to trade, I'll still look for trades here. If I do take something like last minute, I'll let you know. But you know, I don't think I'm going to be taking any trades because for one, it's Friday. For two, it's at all-time high. For three, it's NFP. Like you guys got to keep in mind, there's a lot of things, a lot of factors in the market that are causing unusual movement, right? So I mean, like there's so many crazy things happening. Well, not crazy, but there's a lot of things happening that would affect the market that would make you not want to trade, right? Because the thing is, it's at an all-time high. So with it being at an all-time high, if a lot of people are shorting the market and you're trading on the 1 minute, your stop loss isn't going to be wide enough. It can spike up and down really quickly to stop you out before it goes all the way back into profit, right? So that's why I'm deciding to just sit out the market today. It's not really worth my risk. You know, I made pretty good profit today, had no losses, so I'm fine with this week. A lot of you guys did pretty good this morning as well. So more profit over here. Jeff locked in 641. Nice work, Jeff. So a lot of you guys did pretty good today. Josh over here as well. Josh is up 556. So nice work amongst everybody here. It looks like you guys did lock in some pretty solid profit this morning. But me personally, knowing how the market moves on Friday and on NFP and at all-time high, it's just too risky for me to want to take a trade. You know, I don't want to mess up my week. My week's already been pretty great so far, so I'm not trying to risk it. But if you guys do have questions, go ahead and put your questions in the chat, and then I can answer any question that you guys have. Yvonne's asking, why is your R&R less than 1-1? Not sure if have you been following along, Yvonne, for the past like 5 months now? We've been doing this for like the past 5 months. I explained it in the chat. It's a high win rate strategy. So the thing is, we're not planning on losing the trade. This here is just a safety net. We don't even put a TP stop loss. We do everything manually. So I'm not sure if you've been following along, Yvonne, but we've been applying this for like the past 5 months now. So the reason why it's a negative R&R is because it's a high win rate. Like if you've seen everyone's results here, everyone here has had like no losses, right? If you've been following my trades for the whole week, I've had no losses this whole week, right? All blue. Again, right here, all blue. So yeah, on the 1 minute, if you can't handle this negative R&R, then I don't recommend you do it. But you know, obviously it's working for us here, so that's why we continue to do it. Yeah, this whole week right here, it's just been all wins for me. So that's why I'm not really enticed to take any more trades, because I'm already happy with what I made for this week, right? I don't want to go in and risk it to have like a couple, like another $1,000 or a couple $1,000 to close out the week. I don't need to close out the week, so I've already done pretty well. So I think I'm done for trading, guys. But if you guys have questions, just go ahead and put them in the chat, whether it be the Zoom or whether it be the YouTube, and then I can answer those questions for you. But I think for myself, I'm just going to call it a week. I'm happy with my profits for this week. I think, yeah, we only had one Forex trade. The reason for there only being one Forex trade, guys, is that it's not a swing market right now. This is a scalp market that we're in. That's why this whole year since January, we've been focusing on scalps. If you guys saw, I think who posted it? Tam, I think you posted it yesterday, right? So Tam posted this right here. This is, I guess it's another bigger person that trades Forex. This guy right here. For this guy right here, he put, this is not a swing trading market. You'll get fucked. Strategies, scalping, and dollar cost average. So like this guy posted this, but we already knew this since January. We've been scalping all year. You know, a lot of people they're just catching on that it's a scalping market. That's why we've been focusing on scalps. But the thing is, I already knew, like we already identified it like around January. Market started moving kind of weird in January. So we started just focusing on scalps. And it's been beneficial to us, right? We've been taking advantage of the market conditions. And that's why we haven't had as many intraday trades. So just keep in mind, guys, the market isn't always going to be the same. Like it's not always going to be a intraday market. It's not always going to be a swing market. Sometimes it's just going to be a scalp market, especially with how the market's moving this year. That's why we're focused on those moves. So yeah, I mean, quick answer to your question is, that's why this is what our focus has been lately, and it's been good. I mean, if you guys look at the results from this year so far, so a lot of people have been asking, what was your track record this year? It's been pretty solid so far. Like if we go to our results for, I'm gonna go to the results from, okay, so our Forex trades right here, these are our Forex trades for 2021. We had, let's see, we had 77 wins and 20 losses, right? So we have a total of 97 trades for Forex. So if we do 77 divided by 97, we have a win rate of about 80%. So about 80% win rate right here. For our indices trades right here, we had 101 trade, 101 wins plus 23 losses. So 101 divided by 23, or no, sorry, 101 divided by 123. We have an 82% win rate for Forex, right? I mean, for indices. So, we've been a lot more careful this year, and for good reason, because the market just isn't really moving that smoothly, and these scalps have been definitely paying off. So if you guys took that scalp there, that would have been a full TP. I missed it, but if you guys did catch it right there, full TP off that one. So, so yeah, I mean, you guys have to evolve with market conditions, right? A lot of people think you can trade one way the entire, like forever, right? I mean, you can trade one way forever. You'll just have to eat some drawdown, especially if you're intraday trading or swing trading during this time. But yeah, we missed this trade right here. But if you guys did have the indicators and strategies, this would have hit TP right there for 100 pips. I kind of wish I took that, but it's okay. I already told myself I was going to take it, right? So as you can see right here, it's established new all-time high. It's now at the new all-time high. I'm not really going to mess with it, but I already have everything marked up here so we can follow through with it to see if it actually plays out. Rolling over here, locked in about 475. Yeah, you guys been doing pretty good. So you guys been pretty solid. Our profits for the day have been pretty on point. Let's see Javier over here. Damn, look at Javier. Javier said, and I regret not taking the usual 10 lot. So Javier is being careful today. He took the buy here. He took a 3 lot. He made 2,293 off that trade right there. And then he made another, wow, okay, so he took another one here. He said should have gone 10 lot size. He made a total of 5,059 for the day. So he made 2,000 off that first trade. He made 3,000 off the other trade. Total of 5,059. Damn, dude, you're killing it, bro. Like, man, Javier, you're about to. I don't want to show the rest of the trades. It doesn't matter, bro. You're still in profit for the day. So overall profits right there, you're heavily in profit. Okay, so here he goes. He has a couple losses here, so he did make a couple mistakes, but overall he's in profit 5,000 for the day. So that's nothing to be ashamed about, Javier. Congrats to you, bro. You'll be quitting your job soon. You just got to keep doing this every day, bro. Just don't make any more mistakes. Because the thing is, like, check this out, Javier. If you didn't take these losses right here, say if you avoided this loss, you'd be in profit well over 7,000, maybe close to 8,000 for the day, right? You just got to be careful. Be careful. Take only quality trades, like how I've been taking, and you should be good. So Javier, he's another K2 member here, made 5,000 for the day. He said, "Spank me." Oh man, yeah, nice work, Javier. Though it's good to see everyone here killing it. Even Mark over here, Mark did pretty good. He made 1,477. So. Nice work, Mark. Nice work, everybody. Yeah, so you guys are doing pretty good this morning. Even though I didn't make any profit, I'm glad to see that you guys are profiting here. That just shows the power of these indicators and these strategies that we're applying here. If you guys can learn this, you guys can make your own entries, and you guys can make profit without me even calling signals. But yeah, I mean, I think that's it for right now. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to put them in the chat. I'll probably hang around for another maybe 30 minutes to an hour to answer more questions. But other than that, I just don't really see much for us to look at here. I still have my alert set up so I can come back to look at US 30. But this still blows my mind right here that the UCAD is still pushing up, but the economy in Canada is like not doing so well. Economy's not doing well, but your dollar is going up. That's just blows my mind. Yeah, I mean, let's check out the Dow 30 real quick. Let's see how it's moving overall. Yeah, looks like the Dow 30 is still pushing up. Nike is just, it's carrying US 30 on its back. Nike, Amgen, and Microsoft, United Health, Salesforce, they're all carrying Dow 30 right now. They're up 4 points. Nike, Amgen's up 3 points. Microsoft's up 2 points. United Health's up 2 points. Salesforce is up 1.87, nearly 2 points. So I definitely see US 30 continuing to push up even higher. Small little retracement here, possible another push up after. So we'll see where this goes. Yeah, man, crazy movement here in the market. See if there's any other news today. All right, so here's a surprise news event. Yellen is going to be, Treasury Secretary Yellen is going to speak for the U.S. at 9:30. This wasn't here earlier. Biden's speaking right now too. So Biden's speaking in about an hour. So guys, be careful with your trades. If you guys have trades running, surprise, surprise, Biden's going to speak. So he's going to screw up your trades if you guys are in a trade. So Biden is speaking in about an hour. Treasury Secretary Yellen is going to be speaking an hour after that. So this whole morning is going to be pretty much screwed up once they start speaking. I'd be careful if you guys are still trading right now. This wasn't on the calendar earlier. It just popped up right now. So surprise, man. Your Uncle Biden's about to show up and screw up the markets. Nice. Okay, let me see. Vadim said, see for the KT trade meter, how can you adjust the time frames for like 3, 5, 10 minute? Vadim, if you want to change it, just go to the trend meter down here, or I don't have it on here. Let me go over here. Yeah, just click on the trend meter down here. See where it says trend meter? You can click on the settings button. And then if you want to change it to 3, 5, 10, you can do that. You can change it to 3, 5, 10, if that's what you want, right? You can change it to whatever you want, but that's how you would change it on the trend meter right there, Vadim, if you want to go change it yourself. I just keep it, like if I'm trading on the 10, I just keep it on the 10. If I'm trading intraday, then I'll change the numbers. But for the most part, I just leave it on like one set number for US 30, because I'm not really focused on anything too crazy there. So you guys can see right here, the same markup that I had for the 10 minute, it's pushing up to that area that I was telling you guys, right? It's about to reach liquidity. But just keep in mind, Biden is talking he's going to be speaking in about an hour. So be careful. You guys don't want to lose all your profits just because Biden says something that's going to affect the market, right? He's probably going to talk about the economy. He's going to talk about the tax rate. He's going to talk about all the stuff that nobody wants to hear about. Because, the last time he talked, if you guys remember when Biden spoke, he's been speaking every day this week. So if you guys saw when he spoke on Monday, when was it, like 3rd, I think? Oh, yeah, right here. So on the 3rd, see right here, Biden spoke around noon. He spoke around like 10 when I got off the session, right? So like right here, this was Monday. And then right here around 10 o'clock, this is where I stopped trading. Oh, at around noon, yeah. So right here around noon, that's when Biden started speaking. Look what happened to US 30. This thing came crashing down right here. So just keep in mind, guys, like, the thing that the president says and the thing that the Treasury says, it's going to affect the market heavily because they're going to be talking about the economy. It's going to directly affect US 30. So it'll probably keep pushing up right here. And then when Biden speaks in maybe like an hour or so, it'll probably push price one way or the other. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, SC said TP 34,825. Yeah, no, I can see that, SZ. The only problem is Biden's going to be speaking in an hour, so he can, price might not even reach that high. Yeah. So there, I marked it up for you right there, SZ. Yeah, Peter said Biden and Yellen equals sells. Yeah, because they're going to say stuff that's not really going to be beneficial for the market because, they want to tax people to pretty much bring the economy back up or bring the US back to where it was before COVID. So we'll see what happens from there. But I have it marked up right here as see if you want to, watch it. But you guys can see right here, this is the areas of liquidity that I mentioned. It's reached this point right here. So it might retrace down a little bit and I think it's going to shoot up and it'll just hit liquidity again right there. So we'll see where this goes from this point. Here, let me just scroll over to the YouTube real quick. Let's see. Short Scene said, "Hi, Shawn. Have you ever tried trading bots? What do you think about this? Is it useful or not?" I don't think it's. I mean, it's useful until it isn't, right? Short Scene, because I've seen some people before. They were in this group. I think like 2 years ago. There were some people that were using this bot that was supposed to be like like it was a bot that was doing really good. And then during, I think the holidays, like 2 years ago before COVID happened, something happened in the market that caused a spike in price. And what happened was their bot wasn't able to identify that. They were in a trade already. And then it just went through slippage. And then they lost like a ton of money off that bot. It was like a PAM account. So it was a PAM account. So, I mean, a bot's like a double-edged sword, right? It's good when it works, but when it doesn't work, you could get trapped in a trade and it won't close it out. You'll end up blowing your entire account. So I personally don't like bots. I don't trust bots. I do fine trading with myself. Like I just trade 2 hours a day, guys. Like you guys have seen here, every day I trade from 6:30 to 8, and I make a ton of profit every single day, right? I don't really need a bot because I don't like trading all day anyways. And I only trade US 30. So for me personally, it's not useful to me, short scene. But it's useful to someone that doesn't have trade psychology, someone that doesn't know how to control their emotions because they don't know when to enter and exit trades. But for me personally, if you're asking me like a personal question, if I think it's useful, I don't think so. Not necessarily, because I do everything pretty well on my own, so I don't necessarily need it. But some people might need it. So I mean, depending on who's using it. I mean, you're pretty experienced, short scene. You've been with me for a while, and you know how to trade. So I don't think you need it either. But yeah, if you don't have if you don't have that trade psychology and and you can't control your trades, then maybe a bot might be useful to you. Shawn over here said 2 bots zeroed my accounts. Yeah, see, a lot of people have bad experiences with bots. So it just really depends. People have different experiences. I haven't had any good experiences, so I probably would never use it again. Yeah, looking at this right here, looking at this right here, for US 30, it's doing exactly what we thought, right? It hit volatility, push up to the next one right here. It just hit it a little earlier than we thought, and it's pushing up even higher. Jahard's asking, do you have a normal job or are you a full-time trader? I'm a full-time trader. I used to be an attorney. I was a lawyer for a couple of years. And then I became a full-time trader. So I don't work at all. I just trade 2 hours a day in the morning. If you guys watch my live streams, I trade live every morning, and that's all I do. So yeah, I'm a full-time trader. Let's see. Yeah, Goldie said 74% are short. Shawn is right time to take out the stops. Yeah, exactly. So, looking at what Goldie just mentioned, we're looking at the sentiment right here. The sentiment was 74% short. So you can see price is going to keep pushing up. The reason I have these marked up right here is because this is where all the short sellers have their stop losses, right? It hit their stop losses here, it hit volatility, shot up, hit this area right here. As it swings back up even further, it's going to just stop everyone out because everyone is trying to short the US 30 right now, but you don't want to trade like everyone else. You want to do the opposite of them, right? So while there's a lot of short sellers here, price will just continue to push up higher and higher. Like, I just don't get it, guys. Like, people, like, here's the thing, like a lot of these short sellers, they don't look at the actual Dow index, right? It's like, guys, look at the Dow index. If you look at the index here, that the Dow 30 is not going to drop. Like, these people are crazy. Look at how many people are short, but look at the buys right here. Everything here is green over here, right? Literally everything over here is green, and people over here are taking shorts. That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, you guys really think US 30 is going to drop? All the stocks within the index are green right here. It's going to keep pushing up higher and higher, but people are gambling because they're not actually looking at the index. This is why you guys have to tie fundamentals with technicals, right? A lot of people here who are selling, they think that, because it's at an all-time high, it's going to have to drop. That's completely wrong. Just because it's at an all-time high doesn't mean it's going to drop. You have to look at the actual stocks that are within the index to see where it's pushing. The stocks here are all green, right? How many stocks here are green? There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 stocks that are red here for the Dow 30. Everything is green, and Nike is up 5 points. Like, literally, these 3 stocks right here could outnumber the stocks here that are red, but yet people here are still selling, which doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, I mean, this is going to play out exactly what we thought, because it just doesn't make sense for people to take shorts. So we'll see where it goes from here. But other than that, let me see if there's any questions here. Jahard said, thanks for answering. Why do you trade with FTMO and not your own money? I mean, there's a lot of reasons for it. Why would you want to trade with risk, right? If you trade with FTMO, you trade risk-free. On top of that, there's tax benefits to it. I mean, a lot of people don't see these things, right? Because a lot of people are uninformed. They don't know about tax benefits. They don't know about running trading as a business. You know, I run trading as a business. I run everything through business accounts. You know, I don't trade anything through my, well, I do trade personal, but I don't trade, you know, big amounts through your personal. When you trade through your personal, you get taxed at a higher tax rate because you get taxed as capital gains. If you're trading through FTMO, it's a business account. They pay you through invoice. So it's not the same, it's not taxed the same way, but nobody ever tells you that, right? So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of reasons why I trade for FTMO rather than trading my own account. I mean, if I wanted to trade my own account, I could, but you guys already know the direction we're moving towards, right? I already told you guys that we're moving K2 towards the proprietary firm side of things, but it's not going to be like FTMO. Like, people can't just sign up to K2 and trade our capital. Like, you're going to be vetted. You have to actually know you. I have to know that you know how to trade and that you guys know how to trade our strategies here, because you're only going to be trading my strategies. It's not like FTMO where anyone can just sign up and you know, be an FTMO trader. Our prop firm here is going to be traditional. It's going to be it's going to be like, you know, any traditional prop firm where you actually trade a strategy that the prop firm has, and you know, you use their capital, like their actual capital. So, I mean, there's a lot of different reasons for FTMO, Jahard, but I mean, you should probably do your own research. You know, I don't want to give out all the secrets here. I've already given out the secrets before to our members here, but there's a lot of reasons why someone would be better off using a provider. So yeah, another question from Austin. He's asking, can you give me your assessment of FTMO versus funding talent? I want to pursue one of them next week. I've only used FTMO, Austin. I've never used funding talent, so I don't really have an opinion on funding talent. So I can't really give you an opinion on both, but I could give you an opinion on FTMO. FTMO is they're pretty solid. I've been with them since last May, so it's been about a year now, and they've been pretty solid. You know, payouts are on point. They're consistent. There's just, I haven't seen anything wrong with FTMO. The only thing that's wrong with FTMO is that they're very strict. So if you screw up on your challenge or you mess up on your daily loss or anything like that, they're not going to have any leniency towards you. They haven't had I've lost like probably 2 accounts by accident. Like in January, I lost a 100K account that was funded because I traded during a holiday. I was trading during MLK Day. The thing is, you can't trade US 30 during that day because it's closed for like 2 hours. So I lost the account due to a technicality. They didn't give it back to me, but it was whatever. I just did it again. It's not that hard to pass. So it just, I would recommend FTMO, Austin. I can't really recommend funding talent. And if you guys look at the funding talent CEO, they said that they don't even execute the trades from their traders, right? They said that they make their money off subscriptions and off of challenges. FTMO hasn't said anything about that, so I don't know. And I feel like a lot of the good traders, like if you look at the actual big traders who actually trade, a lot of them use FTMO. I haven't seen any big traders use like funding talent or any of the other ones. Usually the people who can't pass FTMO go to funding talent because they think it's easier. But I mean, for the most part, it's pretty much the same thing. It's just payouts different. They have different options, but it's not something that I would recommend personally. Hey, what's up, Byron? How's it going? Byron said, hi, dude. How are you? I'm back. I was on a rugby tour to trade again. Oh, nice, Byron. Yeah, dude, I was wondering where you were. I haven't seen you in here in a long time. So welcome back. This week's been pretty good, Byron. I don't know if you caught any of the trades, but we had straight wins this week. So we didn't have that many trades, but we did have straight wins this week. So it's been pretty solid overall for us here. What's this? Made $2 off that trade right there, Roland. Made your $2 for your coffee today, right? Yeah, no, definitely. See, Eric's asking, how do you know about those targets? So the reason why I knew about these targets right here, Eric, was because this was the all-time high. And I basically just predicted where everyone's stop losses were going to be, right? Because everyone likes to use whole numbers. So like, for example, right here, this is where the all-time high was, right? At this little point right here. So generally people like to put their stop losses at 250 pips. So I had stop loss, I had that target right there. Other people put it at 500 pips. That's the next stop loss right there. That's 750 pips. That's 1,000 pips. So that's how I set up these targets right here. Cause you just have to reverse engineer. You have to put yourself in the retail trader's point of view, right? If you're a retail trader who's like a layperson who doesn't really understand the market that much, where do you think they're going to put their stop loss? Because what happens is a lot of them think that because it's at an all-time high, they think price is going to come dropping down, right? It's like, it's common. Everyone's like, oh, it's at an all-time high, it has to drop. So what happens is they enter a trade here and they place their stop losses at whole numbers around this area. That's why I have these all marked up right here. And that's how I figured this out. If you want to go back and watch this in the past, Eric, I did the same strategy back in March. So if you go back to March over here, the same thing happened where we hit an all-time high. It was like March 20th, I think. So if you guys remember that, we made a ton of profit in March when we did that, we applied it. So over here, so like this is what happened over here. It was like, where is it at? Right here, like March 22nd, yeah. So right over, let me see where it was. No, it was earlier in March. It was like March. Oh yeah. So it was like right over here. Okay, so this is what happened in March, Eric. So like you can see right here, this was the all-time high, right? Price came down right here. And then when price reached this area right here, see how it touches the all-time high right there? We did the same thing. We pretty much just set this right here. And then we set the TPs at different, so like not that one right there, but the previous candle. So we basically just marked this up right here. We did the same exact thing here again. We just put 250 because this is like, you just have to think where retail traders put their stop loss, right? It's not that difficult. Everyone places it in the same area. I mean, it might be difficult for you, but for me, it's easy because, you know, I've been trading for like 11 years now. So I already know what everybody, like I'm familiar with like what people normally do. And I know what like a lot of people teach other people because they just teach them the same thing. You know, it's like basic price action. Like that's why I don't trade price action because everyone trades price action, right? If you trade the same way everyone's trading, you know, odds of you doing well long term is not very likely. That's why we trade momentum here. But yeah, same situation here. So I marked it up like I did right here, Eric. This was back in March, and then we caught it as it swung up right there. So we had it come down, and then as it came back up, it just kept pushing up higher and higher, right? So it comes back up, comes down, and then it just keeps pushing up higher and higher. It's like a little staircase. It just pushes up higher and higher until it reaches that area, right? It's the same pattern that played out yesterday, and it's the same pattern that's playing out right now. So that's how I marked it up right there. This is just from my own experience because I already know how majority of retail traders trade. And, you know, I only know this because if you guys have been following me for the past 2 years, I've been trading US 30 every single day for the past 2 years. So I've been seeing how it moves every day. So I'm able to catch these patterns just from my own experience. It's been pretty, pretty solid for the most part. Nice. Brent said on the way back yesterday, made some good profit on gold as well. I was in the bus on the way home. Nice. Yeah. So gold yesterday, we were looking at gold and it played out, you know, exactly how we thought it would, right? I have gold set up right here. Damn. So check that out, guys. Everything that I marked up from gold since April 16th played out perfectly, right? Rejection off that point, full TP. Triple rejection right here, full TP. It broke above it, another full TP right there. If you guys caught it as it broke above right here, you guys can see the strategy right here, right? This is the K2SR zone strategy. Confirm a break and close past the past the K2SR zone. So right here, you know, confirm a break and close past the K2SR zone, right? This green candle right here breaks and closes past the zone. So that's requirement number one. Requirement number two, confirm the direction of momentum using the K2 momentum indicator. Right here, we have a buy signal. So with that said, you enter a long position right here, and then you let it run, right? You let it run, and what do you know? Full TP. So if you guys learn this strategy here, you know, I've been teaching you guys this for years now. the K2SR strategy. If you guys want to learn this, it's available to you. The opportunity is there if you want to take it. If you don't, that's completely fine because we'll keep applying it ourselves. And then you can just keep watching us profit off this. But if you guys want to learn it, it's open to you if you do want to learn it. If not, it's completely fine. We're going to keep doing what we've been doing every day for the past couple of years now. And you guys can see for yourself if it works or not. But if you guys want access to it, go on the website, k2trades.com, click on K2 strategy course right here. And that's how you'll get access to these indicators and these strategies here. But yeah, gold played out perfectly fine, like we would have thought it would if we decided to take it. Unfortunately, I didn't take it, but if I did, that'd been a nice TP off that. Here's another scalp here for US 30. I'm not going to take it. Like I mentioned, guys, it is at an all-time high, so it's too risky for me to want to take. But if you guys did want to take it, that's going to be the entry right there. If it closes, you would need it to close with the buy signal. Once it does close, you can possibly take it for a quick little scalp. But like I mentioned, I'm not going to take any trades, myself. So looking at this right here, we just got to wait for that to close. Peter's the DXY on the 1 minute that drop. Let's check. Yeah, the DXY is dropping like pretty heavy right now. Yeah, dude, it's been dropping right here on the 1 minute all day. So the dollar's pretty weak. Yeah, that's crazy, right? Big drop right there. Comparing it to yeah, if you compare it to a CAD, USD CAD, it's probably not going to well, it might recover if USD CAD starts to drop from this point. It might just have a late reaction to the news, and then it might come down from that point. But the dollar would need to come up. So we'll see how it moves from there. But big drop for the dollar. Just keep in mind, Biden is going to be speaking in about an hour, guys. So it's 7:30 right now. Biden's speaking at 8:30. So he's about to speak, and we'll see what happens with the dollar there. Yeah, no entry here yet off the 1 minute. Just gotta wait for that buy signal. Tino's asking, yeah, where we are trading live. This is all live right now. Barobi, hey, morning, Barobi. But yeah, guys, so with Biden speaking in the next hour or so, I'm probably going to be calling it a session. We just don't really have much to look at. Plus, when Biden speaks, market's going to go kind of crazy. I don't want to risk taking any trades. So if you guys have any other questions, feel free to put them in the chat, whether it be the Zoom or whether it be the YouTube, and then I can take a look. But yeah, I mean, as of now, we just don't have any trades to take right now because there's just a lot of stuff happening right now. There's NFP this morning. It's Friday. It's at an all-time high. Biden speaking in about an hour. Yellen speaking an hour after that. There's just too much stuff going on today where it's going to be too risky for you guys to really take any trades. I don't recommend you guys trade at all. Because you might get caught in some pretty nasty moves. Let's see, Byron says, so every time I see the DXY drop, I buy gold. Haven't lost a trade in a while. Yeah, because gold moves opposite of the DXY, Byron. So as you can see right here, the DXY has been dropping. So as the DXY drops this way, gold just continues to go up, right? I mean, you've heard me discuss it in like all of the analyses before. Like basically, when price is going up. So for you guys who are new here, or you guys don't understand like this basic fundamental, basically when price is going up, that means that the first currency is stronger than the second currency, right? When price is going down, that means that the second currency is stronger than the first currency. So looking at the DXY right here, this thing is going down, right? It's like dropping like crazy. So with it dropping like that, what do you think is going to happen with gold? It's just going to keep pushing up higher and higher. So, just understanding basic fundamentals for gold, that'll, give you an insight as to where to trade with regard to that move there. So here's the pending buy here for US 30. I'm not going to take it, or actually maybe I'll take it with you guys. So this is about to close right there. I entered the trade with you guys. So I'm just watching it. When it reaches TP, I'm just going to close out. See, it's following me as we go. Yeah, Nick said slept in this morning. Had a feeling the market was going to be crazy today. Yeah, because it's NFP and it's there's a lot of stuff going on this morning, Nick. So probably a good thing that you slept in for uh, for that this morning. Oh man, my freaking MT4 didn't even execute my trade. I didn't have one click trading on, so I'm not even in this trade. I think if I should enter for a discount down here. I hate how MT4 requires that the one click trading thing. If you don't have it enabled, it doesn't, and it just resets every time I reload it because I'm using the web app. So I'm thinking if I should just get in for a discount or enter late. Nice Nixon. No, Tino, it's a buy. It's not a sell. The green's above it. Let me check the Dow 30 index over here. Yeah, index still looking nice. Thankfully, MT4 didn't execute my trade yet. So I still have a pending entry right here, guys. I have a pending entry on mine. I don't want to enter down. I mean, I probably should just enter down here because I think it's going to swing back up, but I haven't entered it yet because my MT4 didn't have the my one click trading on. So I have a buy stop set. So when it swings back up, it'll just fill my order and then it'll just go straight up to where it's supposed to go. I should just enter for a discount right now, right? All right, let's watch it here. Let's see where this is going over here. Yeah, and just keep in mind when you trade on the 1 minute here, we don't have a stop loss. We're just watching it as it goes. We'll see as it spikes up right here. All right, so I'm in the trade now with you guys. All right, so it's in profit. I just need like a little push up. Damn, volatility just died down completely right now, right? It was moving super fast earlier. Now it's just kind of slow. Super slow. We just need that like quick, just volatility push up. Just pay attention to it and close it out when it reaches TP, guys. Because right now, Biden's going to speak in an hour. So it's going to cause some crazy movement in the market. Jeez, man. Just bouncing around. Set an alert there in case we miss it when it spikes up. And this thing is just bouncing back and forth. Let's see what we got over here. Yeah, I don't have a TP stop loss set up. I'm just watching it. Let's look at the Dow index over here. Yeah, I mean, everything's majority positive right now. But yeah, just keep in mind that there's a lot of stuff that's going to be happening soon. 7:36, less than an hour from Biden's speech. Let's see where it goes from here. Yeah, I don't have a stop loss setup, guys. So my breaking point is actually going to be down here. This is my real breaking point. Like I mentioned, we just pretty much hold on to it. Like this is going to be the actual breaking point for me right here. because of the high volatility this morning, we need to have a wider stop loss, but we don't anticipate on losing, right? We anticipated on swinging back up. So that's why I'm fine. I took a smaller lot size and I'm just watching it as it bounces around. So we'll see where it goes from this point. It's such a slow market right now. It's crazy because it was moving super fast earlier. So it was moving, let's see, it was moving like 300 pips per bar. And then all of a sudden it just died down a bit, which is normal. Plus Biden is going to be speaking soon. So Biden speaking, Yellen speaking. I don't know who else in the Fed speaking. Maybe there's somebody else speaking from the Fed too. Update the calendar. Yeah, that's it for today. Looks like Biden speaking at 8:30, Yellen speaking at 9:30. I don't know why Biden's is a yellow folder. It should be a red folder. Anything he says will affect the market. All right, so we'll just keep watching it, and then I'm just gonna pull out whenever. Let's check the indexes again. Man, now I regret getting into the trade because it's so slow. Yeah, it might go through some retracement now, but it's probably gonna swing back up. It's just temporary retracement at this point. Good thing I took a small lot size. I can just eat this. I can eat it. I can eat it up as much as I need to, until it swings back up. It's just retracing because it reached this all-time high right here. So it's retracing down a little bit to pretty much lure in some sellers. Looking at the index right here, so you can see there's a lot of people still shorting US 30. A lot of people are waiting for US 30 to drop, but this is beneficial for people taking buys because odds are it's probably not going to drop, not yet. Probably not until Biden speaks. So like maybe in an hour he'll speak, and then it'll cause it to drop from that point. Let's see everyone else over here. Nice. So Javier said, might not be your strat, but I'm using your momentum indicator. Yeah. So Javier over here actually took his own trades right here. Nice. Yeah, it's pretty solid, dude. That's why you guys can use the K2 indicators for your own strategies. It is, you don't necessarily have to use it with what I'm using here. Damn, Steven, you're crazy, bro. I just saw Steven's account. Damn, what happened to your account, Steven? See, this is why you guys have to be really careful with like what trades you guys are taking. You guys have to pay attention to what we're saying here, because yeah, Steven had some really bad trades. I don't know how Steven did so bad yesterday because everyone here had all wins, right? So unfortunately, Steven over here, his account's doing pretty bad. But if you look at all the profits from yesterday, like everyone did like really good yesterday. You know, it was all blue, like literally no losses yesterday. Small loss there, but 5,000 total. Everyone in K2 did really good. Steven, I know, Steven, you're taking signals from another group now. So, you know, that was your risk to go trade with someone else. So I mean, I can't really help you with that because you wanted to go learn from somebody else. So if you guys trade with us here, there should be no issue. You guys can see all these screens are blue, right? We didn't have any losses yesterday. Some people took their own trades. They have a couple losses, but for the most part, everyone's screens here are just like straight blue, right? All blue, small loss there, probably a mistake. These are only like $7, $10. Everything else has been blue though. So Steven, I think you're in this room, but yeah, Steven, I don't know what happened to your account, dude. Everyone here is blue, so I don't know how did you do bad when everyone here did great yesterday. So I don't know, Steve, if you want to message me or message Josh, or I don't know, whoever you want to message to discuss it. I'm not sure how you did bad yesterday. Because we didn't have any losses during the live session. I'm assuming you traded with another group, that other group that you started copying signals from. Let's see. All right, we're just waiting for US 30 to wrap up this last trade so I can call it a day. I don't see any other questions here. Yeah, the market's super slow right now. Market's super slow. Yes, Steven. But the thing is, so Steven said I took scalps yesterday and reached stop loss. The thing is, Steven, you didn't listen to anything I told you yesterday. The the thing with Steven, you have to like pay attention, bro. Like it's the thing when you take trades, you like whenever I say something, you always do the complete opposite, and you always lose trades that way. I mean, if you would just listen to me, like yesterday, I said not to trade, right? Because it was heavy news. You still decided to trade. That's how you ended up losing all your. But I don't understand how you lost those trades though, Steven, because other people here were taking scalps themselves, right? I only called one trade yesterday or two trades. Everyone here was trading scalping too, but you're the only one that had losses. Like you probably weren't doing it properly because everyone here has straight wins, right? Like I barely see any losses here. So in order for you to have that many losses, you must have been doing something wrong, or you must have been, I don't know, doing something completely wrong. Cause like literally this is from the 6th yesterday. Everyone's screen here is like all blue, Steven. So I'm not sure what you did incorrectly to cause that. But I mean, if you're the only person that's not doing well here and everyone else is doing amazing, it might be an issue on your end because everyone here it's all wins. Even Kia over here, she locked in like a couple $100, and Kia thinks that it's been like bad luck, but she's been doing good too. So Steven, I'm not sure what you're doing wrong, but everyone here is doing amazing. Sanjeev over here, all wins. He had 3,000 yesterday. Patricia here, all wins. Mercedes, all wins, and these are all different people. So I mean, if there's like if there's like 100 people here doing well and you're the only person that's suffering losses, I mean, there might be something that you're doing wrong. But yeah, these are just from yesterday. So, I mean, you're the only person that had a bad day yesterday, or even like this whole week, Steven. So I'm not sure what you did wrong, but you might have to go back and relearn some things. All right, man, let's go US 30. Let's push up so I can get out of this trade and I can log off. I want to get off the session already before Biden speaks. Biden speaks in less than an hour, so I'm just waiting for this trade to push up so that we can call it a day. I don't see any other questions. So if you guys have questions, feel free to put them in the chat right now, and then I can answer them. But I'm just gonna wait for this trade to finish, and then once it's done, I'll log off for the day, and then we'll just call it a week. I got a ton of back office work too. I got a bunch of emails to respond to. I got a bunch of Telegram messages to get to. There's US 30s pushing back up to where it's supposed to go. All right, just gotta wait for this to push up. I think when it pushes back into profit, guys, I'm probably not going to go for the full profit. I'm just going to close out once I get into profit. The market just isn't, I'm not feeling it right now. It's just a lot of back and forth movement. It's annoying to see it bounce back and forth like that. So, and I think you feel the same way, right, Nick? Yeah, Nick, you feel the same way too. Yeah, market's just not, I mean, there's a lot of stuff causing the market to move this way, but it's just annoying to watch it move like this because usually during this time there should be a lot of volatility. You should be pushing up, but right now it's just not really pushing at all. Like even this buy signal right here, it's not even closing. All right, let's see. Here we go. Wait for another one. You guys are still waiting for this. It's bouncing back and forth again. Jeez, man. I just needed to push up a little bit so I can pull out and profit. Just a little bit. I don't even want to get that much profit. I just want a little bit to break even. If not, some profit, pull out, call it a day. Call it a week, actually. There we go. Swing up right there. Yeah, Steven, if you want to ask in the group, Steven, you can ask in the group and then people can help you out. After I try to help you out as much as I possibly can, Steven, there's only so much I can do to help you because you just don't listen to anything that I tell you. So go into the premium chat, Steven, and if you have questions about the strategy or if you're confused, just ask your question in the chat, and then others can help you. Maybe you'll have better luck getting help from someone else because I don't know. I feel like you do the opposite of what I tell you every time I give you advice. So if you want to ask anyone else in the group, it might be more beneficial to you to learn from someone else rather than me. But yeah, there should have been no reason for you to nearly blow I think you blew your FTMO, right? You're almost there. You're almost done. I don't know how that happens. Yeah, I don't know how that happened, Steven, because you were doing so good yesterday. Like you were up like almost 10,000. Like you were up 96,000 yesterday. You were up 6,000. And then all of a sudden you just ended up losing everything off here. Rocky's asking, how do you get the signals? To get these indicators right here, Rocky, just go on the website, k2trades.com right here, and then click on K2 Strategy Course. That's how you'll get access to these indicators and the strategy so that you can apply the strategies that we're applying here. Pretty much how everyone here is locking in profits every day, basically. Like all these profits here that people made, I didn't call any trades today, but everyone here, like Deswell locked in 3,000 off of that. Roland over here, he locked in, Javier locked in 5,000 right there. He took all these trades here. I didn't call any of these trades. He just has the indicators, so he does it on his own. Javier locked in 5,000 there. Roland locked in about 500 there. Josh locked in 500 there. Shawn locked in 500 there. So everyone here, they apply the strategy on their own. And if you want to learn it, you can. But it's really up to you whether you want to learn it or not. So other than that, man, this market is so annoying. Nick, I don't know if you're still watching this, but I'm trying to just get out of this trade so I can call it a day. It's just as soon as it swings up, Nick, I'm going to get out. So guys, just FYI, when it swings up in profit, I'm just going to pull out and I'm done for the day. Biden's going to speak in about 40 minutes. I don't want to deal with it. So I'm probably just going to pull out with profit when I can. Here, let's see. SC sent me their charts. So this is what SC had. So SC had US 30 on the 15-minute. Nice. You caught it as it rejected off the zone right there. And you caught it as it shot up. Again, right here, anticipating these moves. Nice. Nice. Yeah, no, it looks good, SC. It looks good. The thing is with the news coming up soon, though, that's where it's going to be a little iffy, right? Because the news can easily spike price one way or the other. Not necessarily just news, but Biden in general. Biden and Yellen are going to speak in about an hour. So when they speak, it's going to spike price, one way or the other. So yeah, it'll be risky, but your markup does look good, SC. Yeah, I'm not a Friday fan either. I'm not a Friday fan. I'm not an NFP fan. I'm not a news fan, any of that stuff, really. I don't even know why I entered this trade, honestly. I just entered it because I thought it was going to be quick, but now it's just taking forever. Man, volatility really got, I think a lot of people pulled out for the weekend, and they pulled out because Biden's going to speak soon. Because the thing is, price was moving like how many pips here? So at 630, or obviously it's going to move fast there, but 640 right here, it moved about 1,000 pips. The next candle right here, it moved about 500 pips. The candle after that, it moved about 700 pips. And then all of a sudden it just died down, right? As soon as we entered the trade, it started moving like 100 pips. So it's just annoying that we have to deal with it at this time, because we were trying to just get in and out really quickly, but now we're stuck in the trade. We're now just stuck in this trade. Javier said he's in it too. Yeah, Javier, we're both waiting right now. Well, I mean, all of us, me, Javier, Nick, I don't know who else. See, Nick said he needs 34,714. Yeah, no, same here, Nick. I'm around the same area too. So you need to swing back up a little bit so I can pull out. So a lot of you guys are in it. Yeah, it was like, it was just an impulsive move. Shawn's in it too. A lot of people are in this. It was an impulse move. Christy's in it too. Yeah, so everyone's just waiting for it to swing up. I think it's going to swing up. Let me check the index real quick to see where the actual stocks are moving. Okay, so looking at the Dow 30 right here, everything is still very bullish, right? So you can see a majority of them are green. So I think it's eventually gonna push up. It's just a matter of time for it to push up, because everything here is green, so it has to push up. There's nothing that's pulling it down. So that's why I'm just waiting for it. Once it swings up, then obviously pull out. Looks like it's swinging up now as we speak. All right, so there we go. It's pushing back up like we thought. It's kind of funny right here. It's doing exactly what I marked up right here, right? So you guys can see I marked this up like about an hour ago. It came up and then it came down, and then now it's going all the way back up like I thought it would. All right, looks like it's moving back into profit as we speak. I think it's already back in profit, basically. All right, guys, so once it swings up, I'm probably gonna pull out. I'm done dealing with this trade. So if you guys want to pull out, just be ready. So I'm just waiting for it now. I actually got in slightly below, so I literally just need to get to that break-even point right here on the chart, and I can just pull out. All right, there we go. It's pushing back up into profit. And don't get greedy, guys. I mean, once it gets into profit, I would just pull out. I wouldn't get greedy. Biden's speaking in like 30 minutes, so it's not really worth the risk. Today's not the day to get greedy. It's Friday, NFP, all-time high, Biden, Yellen, a lot of stuff going on today. It's not the day to get greedy. It's not the day to gamble. I mean, yeah, you can gamble if you want, but I wouldn't go too high risk. Jesus, man, it's like literally right there. Just need to push up a little bit. SC said, what I do is I do my markups, keep alerts on my entry zones. If K2 confirms my bias, I will enter in confidence. High RR, low loss. Yeah, I know. That's good. That's good, SC. That's exactly what you should be doing. And it's good that you're able to apply that. Once you're able to do that, you're pretty much set. You can combine your strategy with the K2 indicators. It makes all the difference. It makes things a whole lot easier when identifying entries and identifying your TP stop loss. But yeah, no, that's good. I can see why you're doing so well, because you're using your knowledge and you're combining it with what I'm teaching here. So it's great work on your end. All right, we're back in profit. Come on, push up higher so I can get out of this. It's a little bit higher. I need to cover the spread. Oh my gosh. I'm like shocked that volatility is this slow right now. It's Friday and it's only 7:55. I would expect volatility to die down like this around 9, but it seems like a lot of people pulled out for the week already, or they pulled out because Biden is speaking in 30 minutes. A lot of people just aren't trading right now because they don't want to risk it with whatever Biden's going to say in the next couple hours or so. All right, we just need a little more so I can pull out. I mean, technically I'd pull out right now for break even, but I want to cover the spread and want to cover the fees. Oh my gosh, really, dude? Really? Look at each candle here. It's moved like a micro pip. Nice. Yeah, no, definitely. SC said I can help members who are scared of scalping how to use my K2 strategy. No, definitely. I think that'd be great. SC, if you want to like share your markups in the group and then just show people, I think that'd definitely be beneficial. Not just for everyone else, but also for yourself, because it helps you. it helps you reinforce your knowledge, right? Like the only reason I got really good at trading is because I was mentoring people. I was able to practice every day. Like I was literally applying these strategies every single day, and it helped me get better because I was pretty much doing the same thing every day, and it allowed me to basically practice. It's just practice like every day. Like for me, I trade every single day. You guys see me trade live. The pressure of trading live helped me become a better trader too, because I can't really make mistakes on these live sessions because you guys will call me out on it, right? So I don't really make mistakes when trading, and I'm really on point with my trading because like for one, these live sessions have helped me, and then also the mentoring sessions have helped me as well become more consistent and just straight to the point. All right, man. We're still looking at this US 30. I don't know what's going on with this. It's taking forever for it to even have any movement. It's just, at this point, it's just ranging like I just don't get it. It's not really moving at all. It is Friday. Biden speaking. I'm thinking about just setting a TP somewhere over here just to trigger it and pull me out when it's time. But it's all good. Let's go back to the Dow index over here. Yeah, I don't get it, man. All the stocks are still strong right now. They're still strong. The only one that's really weighing it down is IBM. It's down 1.49. But for the most part, everything else is still pretty bullish. Nike's up 5.7 points. Boeing's up 3.4. Microsoft's up 3.4. Walt Disney is now up 2.5. Yeah. And this is just going off fundamentals, right? Going off the fundamental stocks that are within the index. Yeah. Still bullish, but it's just there's no volatility in the market. It's just nothing's really moving. Yeah, no, exactly, Nick. I agree with you too. So Nick said when it does this normally, it's getting ready for a big move either way. I think it'll push up hard soon. Yeah, it's gonna have like some spike up, right? It's usually what happens. And the thing is, sentiment is so low right now that like they're gonna do the opposite, right? Because sentiment is so low, it's still like 75%. Steven, if you do 10 lots, you're gonna blow your account immediately. I wouldn't recommend you do 10 lots at all. You only have $600 left, bro. If you do a 10 lot, if you go down like 6 micro pips, your account's done. So I don't think you're doing it properly, Steven. You gotta. This is why I was telling you not to trade live yet. I mean, we had this talk already, Steven, right? I told you not to trade live, and what did you do? You traded live the next day. And when I say to buy, you take sells. When I say to take sells, you take buys. So just like take this as a lesson to you, Steven. Like I know that you can afford the challenges, but bro, you need to actually get this stuff down and actually learn, because like everything you do is complete opposite of what I tell you. And I'm literally trying to help you out. Like I'm trying to help you do well and be consistent. But I mean, it's really hard if you don't listen to any of the advice I give you. Okay, so we're back in profit right now for US 30. I just need to push up a little higher so I can close out. Jeez, man, this thing it's still trying to push up higher and higher as we go here. But yeah, Steven, we've been trying to help you out for a while now, bro. We've been trying to teach you how to be consistent, but I mean, I don't know. You should probably just learn from someone else in the group, because I feel like you don't like to listen to anything that I've been teaching it. Yeah, no, of course you're learning from your mistakes, but you shouldn't be throwing away money like that, Steven. If you need to learn still, use a demo first for a bit, or just trade a smaller account. All right, we're back in profit right now. I'm trying to pull out. All right, there we go. Let's get that push up, Nick. Let's get that push up right there. Ah, oh, fuck me, damn it. Trying to freaking push it up a little higher. Oh, actually, I closed out in profit. Okay, so I closed out with like $90 in profit. So I'm already out of this trade, guys. If you guys want to hold on, feel free. I'm already out, so I think I'm done for the week. This thing's moving so fast. Like I thought I got out at like 200, but then I ended up getting out like at $90, which whatever, it's nothing. It's still profit. That's profit after the fees. So I made $90 off this trade. But yeah, I mean, if you guys want to hold on, feel free. I don't want to deal with it. Biden's, there you go. It's going to hit TP anyways. Maybe I should just hold on to it, huh? So yeah, if you guys want to hold on to it, feel free. Is this thing frozen? Yeah, I mean, so you guys are in profit right now. So if you guys want to pull out, I'm already out in profit. I made like $100 off, like $90. It was just literally nothing, but I'd rather have $90 than have a negative, right? So Rick said, Steven, why don't you just buy the copier that reverses your trades? I mean, that might be a good thing, Steven, because you're good at calling the opposite trades. So, if you want to do that, Steven, that might be good, actually. There's this thing that you can use that where if you take a trade, it's going to do the complete opposite, Steven. So, if you did the complete opposite from yesterday, you would have passed your FTM already. Just taking the opposite trades. You got to be on that Rick tip. Rick's been it's probably what Rick's doing too, huh, Rick? You guys should just use the same copier. You guys just take the opposite trades from each other. So when you take a buy, Rick's will take a and then it'll just end up no, but I'm being serious. There's actual tools like that, because there's some people that are just really good at calling bad trades. Like, so that's actually what a lot of brokers do. A lot of brokers, they know a lot of people are not good at trading, so they trade the opposite of you. So if you take a buy, they take a sell, and then making profit off the trade. So, I mean, all jokes aside, you can really use Social Trader to do the opposite. You can like trade on a demo to take trades that you think are going to hit, but then your actual live account will take the opposite, and you'll probably make profit off it. That's something that I actually thought about a long time ago too. When I wasn't good at trading, I was like, man, maybe I should just take the opposite every time I see a trade, because I was good at calling losses, right? I was good at calling trades that sucked. I mean, now that's not the case, but back then it was definitely an idea. But yeah, guys, I'm out of this trade already. I guess I'll hang on this session with you guys until this is, or I don't know, we'll see. Biden is speaking in about 20 minutes, so I'm not really inclined to really watch the charts, because I know when Biden starts speaking and price starts spiking up and down, then I'm probably going to want to take some trades, right? It's going to tempt me to take trades. So I think that's it for this session here, guys. If you guys are still in the position, I recommend you guys get out as soon as possible once it reaches profit. I'm already out with like a small profit. It was able to cover my fees and the spread. So I'm happy with that. I don't really care about much profit today anyways. It's just, there's just too much stuff going on today. So I think I'm done with the session today. So if you guys have questions, feel free to reach out on Telegram. I do think this is going to spike up. Eventually, I think it's going to spike up. It's just Biden's going to speak in like 20 minutes. Biden says a lot of things that are like counterproductive to the market, because, he wants to tax the rich and all that stuff. And he wants to raise capital gains and abolish, section 1030, the 1039 exchange. It's just like, dude, he's trying to do so much stuff that's like not beneficial to the economy. I mean, yeah, beneficial to the people, because he wants to tax people who are making money and then give it to people who aren't making money. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be beneficial for us because we're trading, right? We want the economy to be good. And whatever Biden says usually isn't good for the economy. So I have nothing against Biden, but he's screwing up the market. So be careful, guys. He's talking about 15 or 25 minutes. He'll be on the mic. Let me see. Yeah, Biden is speaking shortly at 8:30. So in a little bit, he'll be speaking. And then again, Treasury Secretary Yellen is going to be speaking at 9:30. So a lot of big news for the U.S. economy right here from both Biden and Yellen. So just keep in mind, be careful. And I think that's it. So yeah, if you guys have any other questions, feel free to reach out. Let's go over the profits from today again, just to show you guys, what everyone did this morning. So yeah, Deswell made 3,000 off that. Roland made about 500 off that. Mark made 1,400 off that. Javier made 5,000 off that. The other account right there. Let's see who else. Josh made about 500 right there. Jeff made 641. Jalon made 500 off there. Patricia made 1,500 there. Mark 2,593. Spencer over here 1,250. Spencer's other account 878. Cheryl over here up 9,254 on her first account. Her second account up 2,590. So she's up about 12,000. I think Cheryl is on top today for the K2 member with the most profits. Other than that, Ken over here made about 500. Kia made 10,000 for the day. Okay, so Kia and both Kia and Cheryl are up top profits for K2 today. She's up 10,000. Cheryl's up 12,000. Kia again right there. Angela up 1,348. You can see these are all different people. They're not just one person making profit. Literally everybody here is making profit. C-Soup's up 2,090. Gallo's up 5,774. And I think that's it for today. Yeah, so Steven said, oh my God, I actually failed my FTMO. Yeah, Steven, I told you that was going to happen, bro. You got to listen to me, dude. You don't listen to anything I tell you, and then you're shocked that this stuff happens, bro. Next time, just listen to me. Don't do like what you think is right, because usually what you think is right is usually wrong. But yeah, guys, have a great weekend. Be safe. I'll be back here Sunday afternoon for the weekly chart analysis, and then we'll be looking at the charts. But yeah, definitely on your guys' way out, if you guys can, go ahead and like the stream and follow. So here's one thing, guys. During the week, we only went live for the public like twice, right? The thing is, I'm still posting the link is still going up on the YouTube. So if you guys still want to follow the live, but you guys don't have the premium, just make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel, because if you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel and you turn on notifications, YouTube will send you an email whenever I go live. And I still go live every day. I just don't post up the link for the public group. So if you guys want to follow it, just make sure that you're subscribed and you have notifications turned on. Otherwise, you guys will miss these streams. So other than that, I think that's it for today, guys. And I will catch you guys back here on Sunday.